For today, I'd like to talk about some good female-fronted metal bands that I've found on YouTube. For starters, here's one you've probably already heard of, but I think it's definitely worth mentioning. It's called Butcher Babies. As far as metal goes, they're somewhat mainstream, but they definitely have their own thing. They're very talented, great to listen to and watch, and they have very interesting and distinct messages in their songs, which I like in music. When I first saw their name, I was a little leery listening to them just because I thought they'd be a little too crazy for me. But when I did stop and listen to them, I was pretty impressed. If you enjoy going to concerts, they also put on a good show. I heard it quoted that they put a lot of focus into planning their shows, designing their clothing, putting on a show that men and women will both enjoy. Uh, Being a female-fronted band, they had to work pretty hard to make their name in metal, and so they've done a pretty good job of that. They're LA-based. One of their songs is Mongolia Boulevard. What I got from that is just that people will move to LA and trying to make a name for themselves, and they'll end up getting caught up in drugs, alcohols, all sorts of issues. And so it's about being in a crazy city where no one cares about you, basically. Another good one is Mr. Slowdeath. It's about escaping an abusive dad. And another one is Jesus Needs More Babies for His War Machine. It's about children being led to fight for the American dream in the name of God, being taught that as a child. If you're a fan of OTEP and a variety of metal bands, a good one is Infected Rain. They're based in Moldova, and Infected Rain is one of my personal favorites. My favorite song of theirs is called Me Against You, where Lena sings, "You don't like me, so what?" It's a song for outcasts that don't mind being different. Just like Heidi and Clara from Babies, Lena is both gorgeous and talented and travels with a great band. Another one of their songs is called The Bottom of a Bottle. Talk about the dangers of relying on alcohol to feel good and drinking so frequently you get sick. Stop Waiting is one with a good message, saying, "Fight, fight, get up from your knees," telling us that we can't wait for someone to solve our own issues, we need to make it happen ourselves. And that's a pretty important message. Ginger is one I recently learned about. I fell in love with them the moment I heard the vocals. Their lead singer, when she sings, has a slightly raspy, deep voice. It's mixed with deep, angry growls. The music is high energy, well done. They're from Ukraine. Apparently they had some trouble with band members coming and going, but their current lineup seems to work together pretty well. A song of theirs is pretty good is Cloud Factory. Frantic Amber is another one. If you like Amon Amarth, Arch Enemy, other good bands with good growls, you'll love Frantic Amber. They're made up of 3 women and a man, all from 4 different countries. And they have a good heavy sound. Kripper is one from Germany. They're a good thrash metal band, if you like Arch Enemy, Behemoth, similar bands. I'm always a fan of a song with good lyrics, and I've noticed that Kripper puts a lot of focus into that, it seems. They have a good, dark, poetic touch, along with strong vocals and music. If you're interested, the video for the song Tukman is pretty cool too. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Arch Enemy and the Agonist. You've probably already heard of Arch Enemy, but they're a good female-fronted metal band. Their current vocalist, Alice White, originally came from the band The Agonist. The Agonist is a Canadian metal band from Quebec, and it includes a great combination of clean vocals and growls. I found that I like listening to The Agonist even more than I like Arch Enemy, so if you like the mixture of cleans and growls, you'll definitely enjoy them. Well, I hope this helped you found a few suggestions for music. Thanks for listening.